All right, start of the fourth quarter, 31-14. Our team is cooking. Serving up something delicious. Sane's liking what he's seeing because he's sitting there clapping. So he's liking what he's seeing. Saying is. Let me check here. Okay, good. Oh no. Okay, I thought I stopped it. Let's see. Not saying off the. Who is 20? Oh, Peoples. Yeah, Peoples. Forgot about Peoples. I haven't really seen him for a while. I think Jackson is the guy, though. I haven't really seen Peoples do that many big plays yet. Still waiting to see more from Peoples. You know, to give him an accurate assumption. But maybe he can, it seems like he's getting the ball a lot more. Probably Ryan Day also wants to see more of him. Right? Because he's in the game, but he's not, making, any big plays like he should be doing. Because we know he's got the talent. He just hasn't been putting forth that talent. Not meaning, he's not giving 100% effort. I'm not seeing that yet. He's giving, not to be funny, but he's giving, 69% effort. I need to see 100% effort from him. And when he uses 100% of his talent, there's no doubt in my mind he's going to make a great running back. But it is fourth down. It looks like our punt team is coming, so unfortunately Penn State did get the stop right there. Wasn't able to do, but those balls were mostly going to Peoples, but Jeremiah Smith, man, he's just. What more can I say about that guy? He's just really good. You can tell our players just focus on the game film, and this is our first punt of this entire game. So, with the catch, there is a flag down. I don't know what the flag's for. Let's check the flag. What you got for us, ref?
Bryson Rogers.
I'm about to come on. Looks like they're getting together. I don't even know what they know with it threw the flag for. What's the flag for? A block in the back? What? Interference?
13, the kicking team. From the spot of foul, 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Tap on the field.
Okay, so we got a pass interference. Because our player ran into their catcher. Okay, because he called a fair catch. But okay, whatever, ref. Could have just let that one slide. You know, the motion of the game is very fast. So it's not like our players can stop on a dime. You know, they're going to need time to stop. And he just basically bumped into him. Not on purpose. He could have let that one go, but I guess the refs feel bad for Penn State because they don't have a head coach. Ooh, yeah, I went there. That's right. But, I mean, they couldn't have done that flag. Whatever. All right. Oh, Wendy's taters. Is that a new food item from Wendy's? Oh, if it is, maybe I'll have to try it and look it up. But, yeah. Maybe I will. Uh-oh, my phone went off. Why? Oh. I just got a message. I wonder who it's from. Any references to that? That's right, Blue's Clues. Oh, dumb cartoon right there. You know what? It wasn't even a message. It was a notification. I don't know if the camera picked it up or that big ding. or not, but that's what it was. A big ding. Can I actually get the scores to the other game? Because here, I do have my phone. I'll just use my phone. Let me check upon scores to other games going on right now. Because last time I heard, Miami was on upset alert. I wonder if they still are. Scores to college football games. Alright, here we go.
Currently, Vanderbilt is trailing Texas 34-10.
Alright, hold on. I'll do the talking. Okay, so far, Vanderbilt is trailing Texas 34-10. In the fourth quarter, that game's over. Texas put a spanking. I'm glad that somebody put Vanderbilt in their place. If it had to be Texas, it had to be somebody because Vanderbilt is on a high horse. Okay, they're on a really high horse. And they think they are actually a good team. They're a decent team, but they're not a good team. Big, huge difference right there, first of all. Right? But they are such on a high horse. Somebody need to knock down Vanderbilt team and bring them back to reality. Okay? I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to have more losses under their belt before the playoffs even start. So, no, I don't think Vanderbilt was making the playoffs. But even if they were to make the playoffs, anybody who gets to play them in the playoffs, it's automatically on to the next round. It's an automatically win. So if Vanderbilt does somehow make the playoffs, and you want your team to go to the next round, hope that they play Vandy, because that's a sure win. But I'm glad Vanderbilt is getting beat as they are getting beat 34-10. Texas is actually doing something for once in this season. I still don't believe they're a top 25 team, but whatever. But now that Vanderbilt's wrote 9 because they were overranked. Yeah, overrated. They were overrated. Vanderbilt's not the 9th best team in the country. If you want to put them in the top 25, I'd put Vanderbilt at like 21 at best. Penn State trying to get cute with the football, but it cost them. There is a flag down. I don't know what the flag is for. I guess we'll see. Maybe it's on the offense. But again, just 97. A big dude coming through. The defense is absolutely balling out with the sacks, keeping pressure on the quarterback, getting straight to the ball. Our defense is balling. Let's see. Well, let's hear. Okay, so it is still a fourth down, so we are getting the ball back. Again, just a nice play by 97, the big fella. Love to see it, man. Hey, he's a baller. Let's go. He gets it, bro. He's going to be playing on Sunday. That's how good he is. He's going to be playing on Sunday. And we almost got the block punt. Almost. We was a little bit away, but with the fair catch is innings. And our offense does have a stop at 97 as it's out there balling, boy. He's making his presence known. And we're letting Penn State know that they are playing the number one best team in college football, the national defending champions, undefeated. Tell him, Brutus. It's your well, it was your birthday. So you tell him, Brutus. Tell him it's his birth. He's dancing. Brutus is dancing. It's a birthday. I'm making Brutus dance. It's my birthday. I can do what I want. Okay. Yeah, that's getting out of hand. But yeah, man, number one, we're letting Penn State know why we are the number one best team in college football. But again, I'm happy Vanderbilt is starting to get knocked off their high horse. Now, they're probably still going to be on their high horse even if they lose to Texas, they're still going to believe in that they belong high ranked in the top 25. But, because, yeah, it'll knock them off their high horse, but all they're going to do is land on a lower high horse. Meaning this is their high horse up here. They're going to get knocked off by Texas. They're going to fall, but they're not going to hit the bottom, which is reality. But they're going to be landing on a horse that's not as tall as the first horse, the high horse. So, yeah, that's funny to me. Let's see. Also, Miami is in a close game with SMU, 17-14. That's a close game. Can SMU pull off the upset? I hope so, because that's one of the things I enjoy about college football is the upsets. So hopefully SMU is going to be able to pull through, and they do have the football. It is the third quarter. They got 1 minute 33 seconds left in the third quarters for that game. So come on, SMU. I need you to pull the upset because it'll be funny. Let's see. Virginia barely beat North Carolina 17-16. Wow. Yeah, I think these are all last week's games. Why is it giving me... Why? Why is it giving me games from last week? Is this all the games you can give me? I hit click more and then it goes on to next week. Okay. That's kind of weird. Let me see if I can go to November 1st. Okay, these are the games, right? Okay, yeah. Well, they only got for that, but whatever. Well, West Virginia and Houston's in a tight game as well, 31-28. High scoring game over there. Do they play defense in any of those states? And Memphis, 34. Okay, yeah, nobody cares about Memphis and Rice. All right. Who's that? Jackson. Showing some footage of Jackson. Yeah, Jackson's been absolutely balling this game. Catch it. Oh, he did it to him. Oh, he did it to him. Jeremiah Smith. Oh, man, he did it to him. He did it to him dirty. He did it to him raw. Ooh. Tell me this man don't deserve to be in New York. Off the tip. Pass. He caught it, bro. And had to jump up in the air and tilt his body like this to be able to scoop it up with one hand and bring it down with the other. Let's go. Saying go back to pass. He threw it. Penn State lineman, defensive man, he jumped up. He was able to get a hand on it. It clipped the ball. Ball was fumbling up in the air. Jeremiah Smith, he goes up in the air, literally leaps, has his hand up here, and somehow he's able to twist his body in almost like an S shape to be able to catch the football in an awkward position and still be able to bring it back down in the end zone for a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith is an absolute beast, bro. Let's go. We all know who we're going to be seeing him playing on Sundays. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully his talent don't go to the Browns. Because the Browns would just waste his talent. He needs to go to a team that will use his talents properly. And boy, they're going to have a heck of a weapon on their team if they're able to get Jeremiah Smith because that man is an absolute beast. Let's go. Telling you, anything you throw, 9 times his way, he's going to catch it. 9 times out of 10. Unless he ate some popcorn before, he went to go catch something, then it's going to be 8 out of 10. But yeah, let's rock and roll, man. And saying is everything you want out of a quarterback. Everything. I see why he's the quarterback. I see why. Now, what we need to do is not let all this stuff go into our heads, right? Because what Nick Saban calls good comments about the team, he calls it rat poison. Because you can get caught up in that and then not put any effort because you believe that you're already there. But no, we have to continue to fix our mistakes and get better. We're not going to be perfect, but we're damn near it. We're almost there. But we got to continue to work and not let the outside noise and corrupt what we are trying to do and take us off focus and off the railroad tracks to the destination where we want to be by the end of the entire, not only regular season, but also the bowl and playoff and championship season. We got to stay focused and not let all that rat poison, as Nick Saban would say, rot our brains. We got to keep it in sight. Keep it in sight. We shouldn't be listening. Even though the praise is great, right? People saying good things about you. That's great and all, right? Sometimes you do like to hear it. But I mean, as far as, just constantly listening to people tell you how perfect you are, then some people might not just put in the effort to try to get better. We have to do that. Special teams, offensive teams, even the coaches have to get better at just their coaching style, calling the plays, making sure we have the right people in for the right play call. The coaches also has to get better because we're an entire team. It doesn't just stay at the players. It goes beyond that. At the Ohio State University. That's why the coaches can get better, the defense, special teams, and offense. And we can continue to climb that mountain. Nothing's going to be able to stop us except for ourselves. And is that a fumble? The Penn State quarterback trying to throw it, but I think they're going to rule that a fumble by the big man, by 96. Is it going to stand? I don't know if it's stand right now. I think on the field they didn't call that fumble. I mean, his hand was coming forward. They're going to show a replay here. Well, the ball's already out the ground at that point. Oh, but it doesn't matter. The Penn State player got it. Okay. I thought maybe one of our guys got it, but no. It was the Penn State player. Want for us. But whatever, nonetheless, our defense is still balling. It's 2nd and 16. I don't see Penn State putting up any more points the rest of this game, quite honestly, because our defense is just shutting that down. It's another screen pass. Their screen pass was working toward the beginning of the game, so I kind of see why they're still keeping that. But at this point in the game, Penn State, you're already going to lose. So you might as well start taking chances and throw the ball down the field and just see what happens. You might as well go ahead and take that chance. Because at this point, you really ain't got nothing to lose. Because you're going to lose no matter what. So, yeah. I don't know why Penn State is kind of playing it safe. With basically only 8 minutes left in the game. But there's 8 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock to be exact. Wow, I don't know why it took me a long time to say it, but it did. But I'm happy I got it out of my mouth. But yeah, Does Penn State have some talented players on their team? Yeah, they do. The talent's there, but unfortunately for them, they don't know. Their coaches don't know what to do with that talent, right? How to motivate that talent for the Penn State players. So, maybe next year Penn State will put up more of a fight. They put up a little bit of tiny one. I'll give them a little tiny credit in that first and second quarter. But then after that, we just shut it all down and we just came out here and we basically do what we do. So better than luck next year. And also, Penn State will have home field advantage for next year's game. So, looks like they're going to pass deep. Oh, see? That was good use right there for Penn State. They got a big, huge chunk of yards for a pass right down the middle of the field by their quarterback, number 17. Don't know his last name. But just a nice pass down the field. Where was this earlier? Oh! Dude got rocked, and here comes the flag. Is it going to be called targeting? But, just a massive hit put down by number 2. One of our guys just laid down the pipe on this Penn State player. He got hit hard. This boom number 2 was, they're going to try to get him for targeting, aren't they? Oh, no. I think that's what the flags are for. Targeting. Oh, man.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, good targeting. Defense, number 2, 15-yard penalty. The rule of targeting is under further review.
Oh, my gosh, bro. They're calling targeting. Was it targeting? It was a massive hit by our player, number 2. But I don't think it's targeting because he leans in with his shoulder. If you lean with the crown of the helmet, it is targeting. But however, when he went to go tackle the Penn State player, he leads with his shoulder and not the crown of the helmet. Therefore, the ruling should be overturned. But even if it does get overturned, which it should be, Penn State will still get that 15 yards. So Penn State's going to get a first down no matter what. But just watching the replay, Downs, number 2, Downs, he leads in with his shoulder. At no time does his helmet go first. Because he leads with his shoulder. It just happens, he gets contact with the shoulder and their helmets do hit each other. But other than that was a clean hit. So there should not be no flag for targeting. So they need to make the right call here. There was no targeting. It looks like they have an answer for us. Yes. There's no call on targeting. That is the right call because he leaned with his shoulder and not the crown of the helmet. I'm glad they made the right call, but we already knew that no matter what, Penn State was still going to get the first down because of it being a penalty regardless. But good call. Down. We don't have to worry about losing downs because if he would have got kicked out of this game, he would have had to miss the first half of our next game. So we would have lost them for an entire half. So thankfully, they made the right call because that was not targeting. Looks like their team may get into the end zone. Oh, nope, brought down by our defense. Now I feel like Penn State's actually, at this point, just trying to make it look close, right? Obviously, they're trying to make it seem like they're close. Obviously, they're not, at this point, playing to actually win, right? Right, Penn State? Because that's not going to happen. Right? Wait, I want to lay back. All right. Well, let's see if our defense get a stop. Good push back. I don't know if he got the first down. It's 2nd and 1, but 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And, there's a game I can watch because it's on Fox and not on ESPN or any of those channels. Wah, wah, wah. Bad for me. Whatever, it is what it is. It's only going to be 1 week, though. Because I'm going to be able to watch those channels because of the playoffs, rankings, and such. But this week, I'm going to have to, pick and choose. I can't be very picky because there ain't many options. So I'll just have to pick one or the other. But our defense did get a big, huge stop right here. I think I don't know what down this is. Oh! Almost intercepted. Well, he only had one hand up. So I don't think he would have been able to accept it. But I love the effort from number 0, man. Can't really see his name. But I love the effort of him just getting those hands up. Knocking down the football. 2nd and goal. Let's see if we get it stopped right here. Because I do believe that Penn State will go for it if it's 4th and goal. So I want to see that. So come on, defense. Get a stop here. Don't let them get a touchdown. Get them. Get them. Got them wrapped up. 3rd down. No flags. Let's go. About 5 minutes left. No, exactly 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Let's go. Yeah, I really want to see what happens on 4th down. I mean, why wouldn't you go for it, right? If you're Penn State on 4th and goal, go for it. Come on, defense. Get a stop right here. We need a stop right here. Come on, D. Get him. Get him. Bring in the pressure. That's going to be incomplete pass. Let's go. 4th down. 4th and goal. Good stop by our defense. They brought the pressure with Styles, who is number 0, by the way, that I couldn't remember a little bit ago. But, yeah, that is Styles. So it's 4th and goal. They are going to go for it, which I totally agree with. You totally should go for it. I mean, you have nothing to lose at this point. So this is going to be a big, huge stop by our defense. They're hyping up the crowd. I'm trying to hype up the crowd. I'm already hyped. Let's go and get a big, huge stop. There's 8 seconds left on the play clock. Penn State hikes the ball. Get him, D. Why'd you stay? Oh, with the INT, baby. With the INT by Downs. Let's go, Downs. Woo! Downs, shut that stuff down. Let's go, baby. Woo! Beautiful INT. The way that just complete this game's over. Well, it's been over, but yeah. Let's go, baby. Woo, Downs with a beautiful INT. Jumped straight up in the air for that one, just like Jeremiah Smith did. The only difference is Downs' body was vertical. Let's go, Downs. Man, hey, just on defense, special teams, offense, all across the board, man. Across the board, bro. Our recruiting class can't be touched. Let's go. Straight up the middle, man. Woo! We have the best recruiting class in all college football. Our recruiting, I mean, it's so easy to recruit at Ohio State. Because, 1, you're going to be on the best college football team in the college football. 2, every single season that you're on the team, you're going to be competing for a national championship. Nothing less. And 3, we got the best marching band in all the land, okay? And you might even get a chance to dot the I, which is a honor and a privilege, with Jackson picking up the easy first down to dot the I. Not only that, but we also have great facilities, great teachers. You can learn a lot more. You can get a whole lot further if you have a degree from Ohio State than you can from any other college. That's just a fact, okay? You can do your research if you want to on that one. But we have best fan group, great supportive system. Why wouldn't players from high school want to come to Ohio State is my question. Why wouldn't you want to? I mean, you see an Ohio State recruit knocking at your door. You'd be like, yeah, I'm in. Don't even let the recruiting coach talk to you. Just be like, yeah, I want to play for Ohio State. That's a wise decision. A wise decision that you shouldn't make. Any recruit. That's why we get the best talent. That's why. Because they want to come to Ohio State. And who can blame them? But that's why we got the players that we got on this team right now for this season. Absolute ballers, man. Hold on to that football, Jackson. Don't let it slip like number 12 did. All right, we're at the 2-minute warning now. Yeah, just run out this clock. I don't think Penn State's going to use their timeouts. There's no use to. Brutus is dressed up like Kiss now. Oh, man, it's great to be a Buckeye, bro. Let's go. 53. Oh, okay, good. I still got battery life in this. I thought I was getting to where I would have it in the stream without the game being over, but yeah, pretty much. The only real big game left on our schedule is probably going to be that team up north. Yeah, that's the only game left, really. The other games that we're playing, they're not really big games because we're just going to do what we always do and dominate. Michigan will be the real big game. I'm ready. Oh my gosh, I just said their name. I just said their name. Hold on, guys. Give me like 5 seconds. Alright, I know that was longer than 5 seconds, but I had to get some soap and put it in my mouth. Now that's what I'm talking on. Oh, I can't believe I said that name. Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name? Save Martha. That movie sucked. I hated that movie, man. I like the characters Batman and Superman, but that movie was terrible because you had to wait for like 2.5 hours just to get a 10-minute fight between Batman and Superman. And it all ended because of Martha! So stupid. They should have had them fighting in the beginning and fighting throughout the entire movie. Just not one time. Obviously, we all know that Superman could beat Batman in a 1v1. Unless Batman had a kryptonite. Again, all you need is kryptonite to be Superman. You got that, you're good. But easy. Easy peasy. So, I guess Batman could technically beat Superman if he had a kryptonite. If he didn't have kryptonite, then yeah, Batman's not beating Superman. But if Batman has kryptonite, then Batman has a chance. And he has a good chance. But it just took too long to get there. After 2 hours and 30 minutes, then 10-minute little fight. So stupid, man. Don't film directors understand when it comes to superhero movies? We just want to see what we used to do as kids, where we just take two toys and just bang them up against each other as if they were fighting, just like this. That's all we want to see, is these characters actually fighting each other. That's why the movie is called Batman versus Superman. Not Batman versus Superman eventually. If they had that eventually after the Batman versus Superman, then, okay, I probably wouldn't be complaining. But you didn't have that eventually. You had Batman versus Superman, and that's what I thought we was going to get for the entire movie. But no, it is 3rd and 2. We're going to see if we can get this easy first down. We should be able to without a problem, and we're short. Okay. Well, we already know it's 4th and 1. We might as well go for it. If I'm Ryan Day right here, I'm running this clock all the way down because there's only 1 minute and 30 seconds just about left on the clock. So I'm going to run down the clock. I'm going to call a timeout, get the team over. Hey, give me the biggest push. I'm going to need you big guys to come up behind Sane and push him across that line to pick this easy first, but it don't look like Ryan Day is going to take that timeout. Looks like he's just going to let him go. And Sane goes straight up the middle, and just like I said, the offense played it just like I said it. The big guy come up behind him and give him a push across that line for an easy first down, and that's going to be the final nail. And it looks like one of our offensive players is down. He's able to get right back up right away. He is limping a little tiny bit, so we should go ahead and take him off. Here's Penn State's next game. Indiana, Michigan State, Nebraska, and Rutgers. And for them to be bowl eligible, they have to win 3 out of those 4 games. If they don't, then they don't even get to a bowl game. Will they make a bowl game? I don't know. Only time will tell. But I do kind of hope for their sake they at least can make a bowl game. Give the players something to do. And we're just going to take the knee. And that's going to be the end of the game. Right there, guys. Another big win by our entire team down to the coaches. Could not be more happier with the performance that we saw today. 38-14. Excellent win for our school. Everybody did a great job. Everybody did their job. Of course, we still have a lot of improvement to work on. We need to clean some stuff up. Still keep that motivation going. Still keep the train going. Still heading to the destination, to the outcome that we want. We're going to hear from Ryan Day real quick.
Yeah, like you said, going into halftime, those last 5 minutes.
Oh, I got chocolate. I got chocolate right there.
And then we got to move on. So we were up by 3 going in. We had to come down and get a
That's right, Coach.
Second half, we did that. Then we started playing complimentary football, and I thought the energy was great in the second half.
Yep. The energy was awesome, man. We came out balling in the second half. I'm really proud of the team. I'm really proud of the coaches. We're just doing what we do, what we should be doing. We're dominating in all 3 phases of the football game. And everybody's doing their job, doing their part, doing their assignments. We need, obviously, to get better and better. Still practice, clean up the areas that we still are having trouble with. And everybody just needs to keep focusing, keep doing their job. Excellent win by the defending, tell him Brutus, #1 national champions in all of college football, the best team in college football, the Ohio State Buckeyes. could not be happier with this end. It's on to the next one. And we're also going to be number one going into the playoff first ranking show, which I will do a reaction for. And I'm interested to see what other teams are going to be in the top 12 and who are the teams in the top 12. But we all know, as the undefeated national champions, we're going to be number one. Who's going to be number two? And so on. We will find out, which is this Tuesday. But we are going to be number one. There's no way the football committee would have us at number two, unless they weren't watching the games. So we definitely should be number one. And I believe that we will be number one. And just another terrific win by the team. So, with that, guys, I will see you on the next one. And go Buckeyes! OHIO!